Good morning to everyone. I'm Dr. Kalaivani KL, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management, GFGC, Anekal, Bangalore. Today we are going to deal a problem on secondary overhead distribution. Dear students, in previous lecture class, I have clearly explained the table on various service departments and basis of apportionment. Kindly go through the table for your easy understanding. Dear students, I want to ask, what is secondary overhead distribution summary? The distribution of service department expenses to the various production departments on some equitable basis or on basis of service render is called secondary overhead distribution summary. Let me read the problem. The following data were obtained from the books of Raja & Co. for the half year ended 30th September 2018. They are asking to prepare an overhead distribution summary. Items has given one by one. First one, direct wages. There are three production departments, A, B, and C, and there are two service departments, X and Y. The direct wages for A 7,000, for B 6,000, C 5,000, X 1,000 and Y 1,000. Direct material in rupees 3,000, 2,500, 2,000, X 1,500, Y 1,000. Then employees in number of employees. In department A 200, department B 150, department C 150, X 50 and Y 50. Electricity kilowatt, A 8,000, B 6,000, C 6,000, X 2,000 and Y 3,000. Light points in numbers, number of light points. In production department A, 10 light points, production B 15 light points, production C 15 light points, X 5 light points and Y 5 light points. Asset value 50,000 in A, 30,000 in B, 20,000 in C. In service department X, 10,000 and Y, 10,000. Area occupied in square yard. Production department A, 800 square feet. Production department B, 600 square feet. C, 600 square feet. Service department X and Y, 200 each. The problem continues. The expenses for 6 months were given here. The store's overhead 400, motive power 1,500, electric lighting rupees 200, labor welfare rupees 3,000, depreciation 6,000, repair and maintenance 1,200, general overheads 10,000, rent and taxes rupees 600. Up to this is the first part. We have to allocate the various expenses on the equitable basis. First part we will prepare up to this, up to total. We have to prepare by making various calculation and apportion all the expenses to the various department. We are making this table up to total. We are making this is the first part. What is the next part? Apportionment of service department expenses to production department. After totaling all the department, we are taking these expenses X and Y's total, and again we have to calculate the next step. Okay, so that's why it is here, given here, apportion the expenses of department X in the ratio of X total expenses in the ratio of 4:3:3 and that of department Y in the proportion of direct wages to department A, B, C respectively. Wise direct wages proportion. Here is direct wages proportion in the ratio of 7:6:5. Okay. For better understanding, let me do the calculation first. What is the first part? First part is the apportionment of various overheads to production and service department on most equitable basis. We are apportioning all the expenses to production department as well as the service department. First, what expenses given in the problem? Stores overheads. Store overheads rupees 400. We are apportioning on the basis of direct material. Direct material A 3000, B 2500, C 2000, service department X 1500 and Y 1000. How we calculated the ratio? We have calculated the ratio from the direct material. The ratio is 6:5:4:3:2. What is the total ratio? 20. That means 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 20. How we are apportioning stores overhead? By making this calculation. We are using the ratio as well as the stores overhead value. The ratio of A 6 divided by total ratio 20 into what is the stores overhead here? 400. How much you are getting? Rupees 120. Then we move to department P. Apportioning of stores overhead as we did like A. 5 divided by 20 into 400, we will get 100. Then in material, the ratio is 4. A total ratio is 20 into the stores overhead 400, we will get 80. Then here 3 divided by 20 into 400, we will get 60. Then 2, the ratio 2 of Y, then 2 divided by 20 into 400, we will get 40. What is the total stores overhead? You know very well, that is the 400. We apportion this store 400 to all the department in the equitable ratio. Next is motive power. It has given in the problem rupees 1500. This has apportion on the basis of kilowatt. Kilowatt 8000 in department A. From the problem we have brought into here 6000, C 6000, X 2000 and Y 3000. We are doing the ratio 8:6:6:2:3. What is the total ratio? 25. How we are calculate this 25? 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 25. Apportionment of motive power rupees 1500. How we are apportioning? On the basis of ratio. 8 divided by 25 into 1500 will get 480. 6 divided by 25 into 1500 will get 360. Then 6 divided by 25 into 1500, 360. Then again we'll do for X 2 divided by 25 into 1500, 120. Then 3 divided by 25 into 1500, we will get 180. What is the motive power? We have divided to all the department as well as service department on most equitable basis. Here most equitable basis for motive power is kilowatt. Electric charges or electric lighting rupees 200 given in the problem. How we are allocating? On the basis of number of light points. Here the light points as given in the problem, we are taking here 10 to A, 15 to B, then 15 light points to C, 5 light points each to department X and Y. Then ratio we have calculated 2:3:3:1:1 will get total 10. We are portioning the light point on the basis of light points. 2 divided by 10 into 200, 40. 3 divided by 10 into 200, 60. 3 divided by 10 into 200, again 60. So 1 divided by 10 into 200 will get 20. 1 divided by 10 into 200 will get 20. This is the apportionment of electric lighting on the basis of life points. Next is depreciation. Depreciation given in the problem is 6,000. We apportion on the basis of asset value. Here asset value given in the problem is 50,000 A, 30,000 B, 20,000 C and 10,000 to X and Y 10,000. Okay, we will find out the ratio from the asset value. 5:3:2:1:1. What is the total? Total ratio is 12. Apportion the depreciation on the basis of asset value here. 5 divided by 12 into 6,000, we will get 2,500. Then 3 divided by 12 into 6,000. This is the 6,000 divided by, I will get 1,500. 2 divided by 12 into 6,000, we will get 1,000. Then 1 divided by 12 into 6,000, we will get 500. Then again 1 divided by 12 into 6,000 is equal to 500. This is the apportionment of depreciation to all the departments, including service departments. Labor welfare. Labor welfare rupees 3,000 given in the problem. It is apportioned on the basis of number of employees. Number of employees given in the problem 200, 150, 150, 50, 50. We have to bring it here. Then ratio on the basis of number of employees. We are making the ratio 4:3:3:1:1. The total ratio is 12. Then apportionment of labor welfare. Here how we are calculating 4 divided by 12 into 3,000 will get 1,000 rupees. Yeah. Apportion this 3,000 to all the departments, including service department. 3 production department, 2 service department. 3 divided by 12 into 3,000, 750. 3 divided by 12 into 3,000, same 750. Then 1 divided by 12 into 3,000 will get 250. 1 divided by 12 into 3,000 will get same 250. What is the labor welfare? Rupees 3,000. We apportion on the basis of number of employees and we calculated through ratios and labor welfare amount. Next item, 6th one, repair and maintenance. Given in the problem is 1,200. We apportion on the basis of asset value. Okay, we have to find the ratio for asset value. We already calculated here the asset value 5:3:2:2:1. Same we have to write here 5:3:2:1:1. The total ratio is 12. Apportion of repair and maintenance. How we apportion that 1,200? By using this ratio 5 divided by 12 into 1,200, 500. 3 divided by 12 into 1,200, 300. 2 divided by 12 into 1,200, 200. 1 divided by 12 into 1,200, 100. 1 divided by 12 into 1,200, the same we will get 100 as a X. Next is general overheads. General overheads given in the problem is 10,000. We are apportioned on the basis of direct wages. This is also given in the problem. We have to write here 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 1,000, 1,000. We have to calculate the ratio. We have to find the ratio by using the direct wages. 7:6:5:1:1. What is the total ratio? 20. Apportionment of general overheads. We are calculating like this. 7 divided by 20 as we did in the previous calculation. 7 divided by 20 into 10,000, 3,500. 6 divided by 20 into 10,000, 3,000. 5 divided by 20 into 10,000, 2,500. Then each department 1 divided by 20 into 10,500. Then one portion of 20 into 10,000 will get 500. Then last one, rent and rates. Rent and rates, rupees 600 given in the problem. We are apportioning, distributing all this 600 to the production department as well as the service department on most equitable basis. Here the equitable basis for rent and rates are area of occupied. It is in square yard. Area square yard. It occupied the area by A 800, 600, 600, 200, 200. Then ratio, here we calculated 4 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 is to 1. Then apportionment of rent and taxes here. We are using the ratio and calculating the expenses to the various departments. 4 divided by 12 into 600, 200. 3 divided by 12 into 600, 150. 3 divided by 12 into 600, 150. Then 1 divided by 12 into 650. Same 1 divided by 12 into 600 divided will get 50. This is the calculation. We have to, by using this calculation, we have to do the problem. This is the first part, what I told already. This is the first, this is the first part. We are allocating or apportioning all the expenses to the to all the departments. See here. See, I want to tell you. Here in the material and wages, for the material and wages given in the problem. So, see the production department nil, but what the actual only in service department we are taken into consideration. Only about the material and wages. Why? Because material and wages even in given in the service department, that is also called overheads, that is not a direct items. These are the overhead indirect items. We treated this as indirect material and indirect wages as per the service department. Now we are going to do this primary overhead distribution summary here. But normally we'll give the head fee secondary overhead distribution summary. Why? Because this is the first part. This is the apportionment of service department expenses to production department is the second part here. From the calculation, we are posting everything here. Materials actual given in the problem, we are posting only service departments 1500 to X, 1000 to Y. Wages total is 2000. You have to make total column 2000. Then X 1000 and Y 1000 given in the problem. The production department nil. Then motive power. You know very well how to, we have to make the table. Then you provide all expenses here. Then apportionment of expenses. What is the base we have used? Everything we should be. Basis of apportionment should be shown here. Then next is total column. Then production department. After the production department, you have to make service department. Next, I am moving to stores overheads. Material consumed. What is the basis? 6 is to 5 is to 4 is to 3 is to 2. We have calculated already. For what is stores overhead expenses? 400 given in the problem. We are apportioned these expenses to various department. We are bringing from the calculation, that is A 120, B 100, C 80, X 60 and Y 40. Next is motive power. Motive power value is 1500 given in the problem. Kilowatt hour. The ratio is 8 is to 6 is to 6 is to 2 is to 3. A 480, B 360, C again 360, then X 120, Y 180. Lighting, number of light points, 2 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 is to 1. The total given in the problem 200, we have to bring it here. The ratio, as per the ratio, 40 to A, B 60, C 60, X 20 and Y 20. Labor welfare, basis of apportionment, number of employees, the ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 is to 1. Here the labor welfare given in the problem rupees 3000. Then A 1000, B 750 and C also 750, X 250, the Y also 250. Here A, B, C are the production department, X and Y are the service department. Next is depreciation. Depreciation is on the basis of asset value. The ratio is 5 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. Given in the problem, depreciation value is 6,000. A 2,500, B 1,500, C 1,000, X 500 and Y same 500. Repair and maintenance, we already calculated. We calculated on the basis of asset value. The ratio is 5 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. The value given in the problem 1,200 as repair and maintenance. We already made the calculation. 500 to A, 300 to B, C 200, X and Y 100 respectively. Then general overheads on the basis of wage paid 7 is to 6 is to 5 is to 1 is to 1. This is the ratio. Then general overheads rupees 10,000 allocated to A 3,500, 3,000 to B, 2,500 to C, X and Y each 500. Rent and rates basis of area occupied 4 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 is to 1. The amount given in the problem is 600. You should shown in the total column. A 200, B 150, C 150, X 50, Y 50. Next, we move on to second calculation that we called apportion of service department expenses to production department. It has given already. I explain. Let me go. Next part. Apportionment of service department. Here service department is X and Y. Service department expenses to production department ABC. See in the problem clearly the second part they have given total expenses of service department X on the ratio of 4 is to 3 is to 3 and the total expenses of service department Y on the ratio of direct wages. Here the total expenses of service department here X we already totaled everything. Here it is the total. We already totaled everything here. A total is 8,340. B total is 6,220. C 5,100. Y 4,100. Sorry, X 4,100 and Y 3,040. Here we have to take 4,100 and Y 3,640. If we see the calculation. Here service department X in the ratio 4 is to 3 is to 3. What is the expense of department service department X? 4,100. How we are apportioning? 4 divided by 10 into 4,100 for department A 1,640. 3 divided by 10 into 4,100 1,230. 3 divided by 10 into 1,100 2,230. What is the total? Total is 4,100. We apportion the service department expenses into 3 production departments. Next is total expenses of service department Y 3,640. It is already given in our solution. Service department Y in the ratio of direct wages. What is the direct wages value of production department? 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. The ratio of on direct wages is 7 is to 6 is to 5. What is the total amount of service department? 3,640. Here we have to make the calculation. Ratio 7 divided by 18 into 3,640. We will get 1,416. Then 6 divided by 18 into 3,640. We will get 1,213. And 5 divided by 18 into 3,640. We will get 1,011. Here the total 3,640. The expenses of Y service department. Okay. Same. This is the ABC. Here is the apportionment of service department expenses to production departments. The production department A 1,000, 416, B 1213 and C 1011. Same we will going to post in the second part of the problem. Here you see, this is the first part. After totally, we are using this two service department expenses and we are making the calculation. If you want to cancel, we have to put minus here, then it will be cancelled. Then we will get nil value in the total column of the X department. Same like that Y column of the total department. Taking 4,100 and apportioning to department, apportioning the X department expenses or overheads to the production department. What are the production departments here? A, B and C. A 1640, B 1230 and C 1230. Next, we are apportioning department Y expenses. This is Y expenses 3640. We have to, if you want to cancel, we have to put minus symbol here. So it will automatically cancel. This department Y on the basis of wage. Here the ratio already calculated 7:6:5. We calculated already this value. A department 1416, department B 1230 and department C 1011. Then again we will total it except the service department. Why the service department will get nil. Here the total of the three total main total is the 27,400. Here this we have to brought down. Here we have to make the total from first part 8,340 plus 1,640 plus 1,416. The total overheads of the department A 11,396. Then total overhead of B part 1 as well as part B part 1 and also part 2. 6,220 plus 1,230, then 1,213. We will get the total of B's overheads 8,663. Then C, we are moving to C. What is the total of C? That first total of C is 5,100. Then after portion the expenses of service department to various production department. The C's portion is 1,230, then 1,011. It will get 7,341. These are the problem. You can practice the problem before going examinations. Here are references given by me. M.N. Arora, Cost Accounting, Himalaya Publication, New Delhi, R.G. Saga and others, Cost Accounting, Vision Publishing House, New Delhi. Vision Book House, New Delhi. Thank you, students. We'll be seeing in the next class. Thank you.